Got a guest, I believe, who's ready to bring it. Susan May, child psychologist. Susan, welcome. So, what do you think of this idea? I mean, is it black and white, good or bad? What are your thoughts on it?
You know, John, it is just a true dilemma. I think we like to think of sometimes of parents being too competitive and trying to get their kid to be at the top of the line. But the truth is, it's a hard call. Our school systems are getting more and more competitive, worried about whether your child will pass on to the third grade with a standardized test. So kindergarten curriculum is now very academic, and parents are far less certain as to whether their child's really ready to begin this competitive world of academia.
Right. You know, here, Morley Safer did this story for 60 Minutes, and I thought he had a couple of really penetrating comments. One, he said, are we creating success for our kids, or are we just allowing them to be successful? In other words, I think he was hinting at helicopter parenting. We're creating success. Hold them back. They're going to be better in athletics in school and academics as well. Thoughts on that?
Well, you know, I think there may be a small percentage of parents who actually fall in that category. Mm-hmm. I really think that we deal with a lot of the parents who are prepared to let their child go forward, but truly are not certain as to what experiences make them capable. You know, back in the days when if you knew your colors and if you could count to a certain number, you were going to be able to adjust well to kindergarten. That is just not the environment of kindergarten anymore.
No, it's a good point.
You know, at the same time, we know that the brain isn't any different and that kids still need all those kind of fun, slow, evolving activities, the things that let them kind of develop in their natural course. Mm-hmm. And this presents the dilemma that we're dealing with.
All right, so a parent comes to you. What factors would lead you to advise them to say, yeah, I think you should hold he or she back?
I think one of the things you're going to look at is are they in preschool? What does the preschool teacher say about them? If this kid is generally functioning along the way most of the kids in the class are, there's nothing that really stands out that would suggest that there is some kind of delay, then the child's probably ready for kindergarten.
Right. But, and you know, in what I've read about this, and the clock's kind of ticking on us here, but it's not academics that parents are talking about. It's those intangibles like I want my child to be a leader and not a follower. I want them to, achieve early and set the tone that way.
Yeah. Well, the concerns about social maturity, about physical maturity, that if they start earlier, they'll have more confidence. Some of these things may be true in the earlier stage of things, but what we really find is as kids progress into elementary school, it isn't the age that makes the difference in terms of their academic success. And the confidence that an older child might have in kindergarten, if they're the oldest child and in middle school in a grade level, it often reduces their self-esteem. They don't know why they're not ahead with their other classmates who are the same age in the grade ahead.
Okay. Hey, Susan.
So it's just a hard call.
Great talking to you about it, and thanks so much. Again, it's a growing trend. Tripled since the 70s. Boys twice as likely as girls to be red-shirted, so to speak. Thanks, Susan, for your